What's up, guys? I'm Caden with Crypto Now or Never, and welcome back to another very important market update. If you enjoy this content, please do me a favor and hit that like and subscribe button. Help me pump that algorithm. I'd greatly appreciate it. None of this is financial advice. Let's get into it.
I have a dream, that's all I need. I'll make it happen with some work and belief. Know what I want.
Alright, so I know I gave a market update yesterday, but I think it's very important to give another one. So in my video yesterday, I was showing you guys Bitcoin technical analysis. And I said at the moment we were sandwiched between the 21-day moving average and the 200-day moving average. Whichever level breaks is probably the direction that we are going to be heading in the short term. And you can see yesterday that we ended up closing as a huge red candle. This candle went from a high of 86,469 to a low of 80,000. However, last night we ended up getting a little bit of a bounce. And you can see right here that I have this circled because we had tweezer bottoms. Now in my Discord, this was the update that I actually gave last night. As of now, we have tweezer bottoms on the daily for BTC. This is one of my favorite indicators for a possible reversal, although we would need to see it close like this. In addition, you'll notice that we are now beneath the 200-day. Expect a fight to get back above it. That was once strong support, but now it will be resistance. And this is what the chart looked like last night. And you can see in this chart that we had not retested the 200-day. Now, again, if you look at the current Bitcoin chart, you can see that we did end up retesting it, and it was a hard rejection. I'll be honest with you guys, that tells me that there absolutely could be more downside. That is a textbook bearish retest. Although you also have to understand that this is the daily time frame. This is still a very early chart. This candle won't close for around 9 hours, so we definitely could still short squeeze up. But right now, this is not a good look. Now, what I think is very important to point out, though, is the Bitcoin liquidity heat map. And you can see right here that there is way more liquidity to the upside. Oftentimes, when we see something like this, we do get a short squeeze. The market makers love to chase liquidity, and right now, there's way more liquidity to the upside. And this is one of the main reasons that I'm still not counting out Bitcoin. To be clear, again, the daily time frame does not look good. The stochastics absolutely still have room to dump. And the fact that we had a bearish retest off of the 200-day looks really bad. But there's way more liquidity to the upside. And again, I want you guys to also continue looking at the larger time frames. I show this in all my videos, but for example, if you look at the weekly time frame, this is Bitcoin on the weekly, and you can see that the stochastics are extremely oversold again. Now, does that mean that we're guaranteed to get a bounce right now? No, it does not. And the reality is that I have been telling you guys for weeks that once you enter a gap on the VRVP, you usually gap down to the next high volume node. And in this case, it'd be around that 72,000 range. The other level that we absolutely could get a bounce off of would be the 50-day moving average. But it does actually seem likely at this point that we come down to this high volume node. And those of you guys who are panicking about this, it would actually be a textbook retest and nothing to worry about in my personal opinion. Look at other asset classes. This would be a very healthy retracement. Now, I will also say though, in the past, we have seen these support levels get front ran. So there's also a chance that we don't retest this level. But from a technical analysis standpoint, it would make sense. But regardless, when you look at the weekly, we are eventually going to get a bounce. It is inevitable. I'll show you guys the Ethereum weekly as well. This is the main chart that I've been showing, but we are extremely oversold. If you backtest through the history of Ethereum with oversold stochastics, we usually have a very strong breakout. I have every single time circled right here since September of 2020, and you can see what's happened every single time. Massive explosion, massive explosion, massive explosion, strong breakout, strong breakout, strong breakout, massive explosion, strong breakout, massive explosion. The one key difference right now that I don't love for Ethereum is that we did close a strong red candle beneath the 200-day moving average. That right there was not ideal to see, but it still doesn't change the fact that I would expect us to eventually get a bounce. And the other thing that has me close to calling a bottom for Ethereum is the 3-month time frame. I've also been showing you guys this chart, but you can see that the 3-month is perfectly retesting the 21-day moving average. Throughout all of Ethereum's history, we have never closed a candle beneath this level. Even the depths of the bear market, you can see that we retested this level and we actually broke beneath it, but we still closed above it. And this candle went from a high of $3,588 to a low of $883. And I just want to ask you from a psychological standpoint, what do you think the market was doing at this time? Do you think anyone in their right mind thought that Ethereum was going to recover? No, they did not. I was in crypto at this time and there was so much panic in the market. So if you guys think for a second that crypto can't recover, then I suggest you reevaluate, because this was a massive red candle and Ethereum still had a very strong breakout afterwards. And we are now retesting this level again. And this is why I wouldn't be shocked if we are very close to bottoming. You have to understand market psychology. This market is designed to shake you out. You have to be resilient. That is the only way that you will win in this market. Now, all of that being said, because Bitcoin is currently getting hammered, because Ethereum is currently getting hammered, there are so many amazing discounts in this market right now. But you can see right now, Bitcoin and Ethereum are down almost 15% in the last week. That is a huge drop. XRP is down 21% in the last week. Solana is down almost 26% in the last week. I would never suggest you go all in on crypto, but this is why it's fantastic to have capital on the side. You can buy some blue chip projects at extremely cheap prices. But honestly, there's not a whole lot for me to say right now. I know a lot of you guys want me to talk about individual projects, but it's just tough to do that right now. The reality is that the market's getting hammered, so a lot of projects are going to be similar. They're going to be dropping. Again, these are the times that you just have to be resilient, weather through the storm. To be clear, Bitcoin does not look good on the daily time frame right now. I do not like to see that we came up and had a bearish retest of this level. And even while recording this video, we have negated the tweezer bottoms. That tells me that we absolutely could drop lower. All of that being said though, if you guys are interested in joining a like-minded community and getting through the storm together, then I also recommend taking a look at my Discord. At the current moment, I have 3 different tiers. But we're here for the pumps, we're here for the dumps, we're here for literally everything. Eventually, the storm will end. And over the last year, we've been making enormous gains. Just to put things in perspective, my Discord's around 1 year old and we've already called 6 different 200x projects as a community. So if this is the kind of stuff that sounds interesting to you guys, I have the link right here on my YouTube homepage. I'd love to have you guys become a part of the community. But that's about all. Let me know down in the comments if you guys think the market's going to recover anytime soon. If you found this content valuable, please do me a favor and hit that like and subscribe button. Thank you guys for watching. Have a great rest of your day.